I always knew that at some point I would connect my life with the music, but I didn't know which form it would be. I was listening to a lot of electronic music that my father was listening. I had a friend who was DJ, and he started showing me how to play with DJ controller, but I was learning so fast, I was like, yeah, it's getting boring for me. And I started learning how to play by ears. And at some point, my friend, he had turntables, and I was like, dude, I want to play with turntables, but it was like, you need to practice. But I already tried with this old CDJs. So yeah, I started learning how to play records, and for me it was like no way back. The more I started learning about electronic music, about techno music, I always was searching for something new. And when I discovered Discogs, I was like, oh my God, like the whole life wouldn't be enough, to listen to all the music that was released there. And at some point, I discovered UK scene, acid techno, like Dave, the drummer, like Stay Up Forever, and I was like, yeah, it's more fun. It's still dirty, it's still raw, but it's more fun, And also tribal techno, like which has like more groove and makes your body dance. So yeah, and I realized that's my thing. That's what I wanted to play. You find your inspiration from other people. That's like how I found I was watching all the documentaries about electronic music. I was reading all the books about electronic music, all the articles I could find. That's actually how I was, like searching for new genres, new artists, like through I didn't have Instagram or TikTok at that time, so like I was searching everywhere, like to get more information about the scene, about the culture. Depends on the time you play, like if it's morning, if it's daytime, nighttime, peak time, like I could play different music. So you need to really feel and understand what's environment, how crowd reacts to the certain genres, and also time and how big is if it's festival, like you play one thing. It's a small intimate club, you play an absolutely different thing. I think club sets more like a trip, like it's a story that you're telling, like to the people. But festivals, it's more like, it's elements of fun, I enjoy it too. But at the same time, like playing at the festivals, the moment of creativity and experiments is lost. Because there are different people, like who listen to the different music, and you need to find, this balance between, all of them. So when I play my club shows, I can, do more that I would never do at the festivals. I could feel more freely with different music, play more, like something that people at the festival would never get. I think with launching of Rekordbox, it was life life-changing moment for a lot of DJs, because the process of basic mixing, basic beat match became more easy and simple. So you would have more time for creativity. You have more time for working with loops, layers, acapellas, adding and creating something new. So your DJ set becoming like not just regular DJ set, more like hybrid set. If you just beat match, like 6 minutes track, okay, 1 minute you beat matched. Like what you're gonna do for the next 5 minutes? Okay, you can put your hands in the air, you can dance, but for me it was always boring, and I always, like felt uncomfortable because like I need to do something, sometimes DJ just, like turning knobs, because I think it's a stress factor because you don't know what to do. And for some people, it's okay like to dance, but I also dance because like I don't know how to not dance to the music I choose, I love these tracks. So of course I want to play like I feel myself, like I say, any raver on the dance floor, but at the same time, like just to dance, it's a bit weird.
I put my shit up, yeah. Open the barrel, watch me bust that shit. Open the barrel, I put my shit up, yeah. Open the barrel, watch me bust that shit. Open the barrel, I put my shit up, yeah.
Selection and understanding the harmonies and how tracks could work together also is important. When you know how it works, you could do like real magic on the dance floor. You can mix different genres, you can create different mood, and sometimes something that even you would never expect. I don't want to limit myself just playing, digital or vinyl. So, like, I prefer to do both. From the whole touring life, the most enjoyable part is DJ set. But travels, sleepless nights, of course it affects your health, your mental health, and I'm trying to be really careful with this. Like, I take naps everywhere, every time I could, before the set, after the set. Like, I try to not go to the club before my set, like I always at the club like half an hour before my set, so I could sleep before and I could save some energy. And also, like, after my set, I'm always sleeping, like on a plane, train, bus, car, wherever. Like, I'm okay, because I know that sometimes it's the only opportunity to sleep. And like, if you don't sleep, you feel, exhausted, you feel sad. Sometimes you just want to cry, and not because you're really sad, just because your mental health shows you that, babe, you need to rest. Yeah, so I'm trying to be really careful. I'm trying to sleep as much as I can. Also, I do ice baths because it gives me this boost of dopamine, and my mind is more clear. I think as human beings, we were not created to live in such an environment, to not sleep at night. Like, we were created for a really basic and simple life. Eat, sleep, like making babies, and that's it. Not hanging out at the clubs until next Monday.